All right, so welcome to this live. For those who are joining us, we are going to have a discussion of Add Math Paper 2 mock revision. And this is going to form a basis of what I think and what I presume should be tested when it comes to additional math exam paper 2 that is coming up. So I believe if you're new to Proflan YouTube channel, consider subscribing so that anytime I'm going to upload another tutorial, you'll be notified. In Proflan YouTube channel, we do maths and physics, pure math. So if you're new here, consider joining the Proflan family so that anytime I'll be uploading more tutorials, you'll be notified. So welcome to this live, whereby we're going to have a discussion of additional math, and we shall really look at the most commonly asked questions, and I believe by the end of the entire tutorial you'll be in a position to approach any question that will be tested in the coming exam. This is a Cambridge paper, so I believe those who are taking Edexcel, you can have your break for now, so that anytime I'm going to do Cambridge Edexcel, I'll be able to call you back to class. Edexcel guys, I wish you all the best. Yeah, so this live is for the Cambridge guys, additional math. Yes, if you are taking additional math, this is your class for paper 2. Welcome guys. Yeah, so can start off our live, trying to set up things here. Need to set up everything ready for the start. So one of the first question that I'm having on board here is that I'm just looking forward that you may be tested questions to do with simultaneous equations. Simultaneous equations. So additional math guys, let me just I'm trying to share, ensure that you can be able to see it clearly there. So just give me a second or two so that I can be able to be in a position of sharing the screen. Chukua mtoto, chukua mtoto.
Ulikuwa ushike simu.
Amemtibu.
Amempea dawa, amesema itakuwa 14.
Nitamtumia.
Haya. Namba ni hiyo.
Chukua mtoto.
Ni hiyo.
Namba ni gani? Ulimpea namba gani?
0713 07 nilimpea 0712 74 70 13. Nani anuka uji? Anuka uji.
Now we need to find the coordinates of the point where the curve y equals to root 1 minus 1 plus 3x, where the gradient of the normal is that. So first, in order to work out this, and if you can be able to hear me, write in the comment section that you can be able to hear me loud and clear, so that we can be able to focus on that. So the first thing we need to do is to write dy dx in this case. So we are going to say dy dx, and before we write dy dx, I want us to rewrite the equation. The equation is y is equals to 1 plus 3x raised to power a half. So this is the equation that we have. Then for you to differentiate this, is dy dx is going to be equals to, we shall take the power down, we shall have 1 over 2 into 1 plus 3x. Then we shall decrease the power by 1. Then again we multiply whatever we have inside here, we differentiate what we have inside here, and that is going to become 3. So finally our equation is going to reduce to 3 over 2 into 1 plus 3x raised to power negative 1 over 2. So that's what you do whenever you are trying to differentiate a function that looks like this. So once you've gotten that, we are told that the equation of the normal is negative 8 over 3. So what will be the equation of what is the equation of the curve? Because if the equation of the normal is negative 8 over 3, it means that gradient of the curve is going to be 3 over 8. So that's the gradient of the curve. So which will mean that we can be able to equate that. So taking this equation, we shall equate it to this part, and that is going to be 3 over 2 into bracket 1 plus 3x raised to power negative 1 over 2 is equals to 3 over 8. So in order to simplify this, we shall multiply both sides by 2 over 3 by 2 over 3, and of course we shall have this cancelling out, and we shall have what? We shall have 1 plus 3x negative 1 over 2 is equals to what? This will cancel out. We shall have 1 over 4 at that point. So which will mean that this can be written as 1 over square root of 1 plus 3x is equals to 1 over 4. Then we can be able to square both sides. If we square both sides, what are you going to get? You will get 1 over 1 plus 3x is equals to, is equals to 16. 1 over 16. So you cross multiply. If you cross multiply, what are you going to get here? So basically what we are trying to do, we are working on questions that you can be asked. And if we cross multiply here, we shall have 16 is equivalent to 1 plus 3x. So if you take 1 on the other side, we are going to have 16 minus 1 is equals to 3x, and translating to 15 is equals to 3x. So which will mean that our x is going to be equals to 5. Our x is 5. Find the coordinates of the point on the curve. So meaning that if we want the value of y, we are going to say is square root of 1 plus 3 times the value of x, which is 5. And definitely this is going to translate to square root of 16, and the square root of 16 is going to be 4. So our answer becomes 5, 4 as the correct coordinate in that case. All right, so moving to the next part, and in this next part we are told find the equation of the normal to the curve. Find the equation of the normal to the curve. At which point we are supposed to find the equation of the normal to the curve at the point 85. So already we know that dy dx is given by the formula 3/2 into 1 plus 3x raised to pi 5/2 in that case. No, they raised to power negative a half. All right, so moving to the next part, and in this next part we are told find the equation of the normal to the curve. Find the equation of the normal to the curve. At which point so raised to power negative 1/2. So remember we are finding the equation of the curve at the point normal at the point 85. So at this point we are supposed to evaluate dy dx. at the point x is equals to 8. So we shall find the gradient of the curve at that point, so that we shall say 3 over 2 into 3 times 8. 3 times 8 will be 24 plus 1 to be 25 raised to power negative 1 over 2. And if you work it out faithfully, you're going to get 3 over 2 into 1 over 5. That's what it will translate to, and that becomes 3 over 10. Then meaning gradient of normal of the normal is going to be negative 10 over 3. That will be the gradient of the normal at that given point. So which means that the equation of the normal is going to be y equals to mx plus c. So which will mean that you shall substitute 5 is equals to the gradient, which we have gotten negative 10 over 3, and the value of x is 8. Then we shall say now plus c. Plus c, which will mean that if we simplify this equation that we have here, we're gonna get our c, which is equivalent to negative 95 over 3. So therefore, the equation of the normal in the form y equals to mx plus c is going to be y is equals to negative 10 over 3x minus, sorry, this is positive, this is positive here, so we shall say plus 95 over 3. So basically that's what we're going to do, and now this becomes the equation of the normal. That becomes the equation of the normal. And if you are new to Proflan YouTube channel, consider subscribing so that anytime I'm going to upload more tutorials, you'll be notified. So that's what you're expected to do in such a question. I believe we are together up to that point. The next question that we shall have in place here, and the question that you really need to prepare on how to answer, is question to do with a question to do with so we shall focus question to do with solving equations of indices. So the question that we're going to look at is this question here, and the question says you are supposed to solve a question here, solve this. Let's see, you are given part A, you are supposed to solve 2 raised to power 3x plus 1, and that is equals to 5 raised to power x minus 2. So suppose you are given a question like that in your paper 2 exam, additional math. How are you going to solve that question? So you can write in the comment section how you can be able to solve such question. What do you think you are going to do in order to solve that question? So you realize here the only way we can be able to go about this is introduce natural log both sides. So we shall say ln of 2 3x plus 1 is equals to ln of x minus 2. ln of 5 x minus 2. So with this, we can agree that this is going to be 3x plus 1 ln of 2 is equals to x minus 2 ln of 5, which will mean that in order to simplify this, guys, you guys, if you are in our life, you can just like shall say ln of 2, we have ln of 2. So if we simplify this, we shall have 3x plus 1 is equals to x minus 2. Of course, if we simplify this part, we are going to get our answer equivalent to 2.32. ln 5 divided by ln of 2.32, and if we open the brackets, we shall have 3x plus 1, which is going to reduce to what? Which is going to reduce to 2.32x minus 4.64. So we shall put the like terms together in this case. So we shall say this is 3x minus 2.32x is equals to minus 5.64. Then if we subtract, we shall have 0.68x is equivalent to negative 5.64. And then to find the value of x, we shall divide both sides by 0.68 divided by 0.68. So we shall say our x is equals to negative 8.29. That's basically what you shall have as your final answer in this case, as far as this question is concerned. So anytime you are having scenario whereby the equation cannot be expressed to the same base, you can either introduce logarithm or you can introduce natural logs in that case. So case scenario 2, you may be asked to solve question to do with exponents. That would be e is to 2y plus 1. So if is a question to do with exponents, this is exactly the steps you are going to follow in order to work out your questions. And this is going to be plus 6 over e is to 2y. And then we shall say plus 1 in this case here. So which will mean at this point of time, I can decide and say let e is to 2y plus 1 be equals to x, so that my question is going to be x is equals to x. So we can say this equation is going to be x is equals to 1 plus 6 over x, multiplying all through by x. Basically this is going to be x squared is equals to x plus 6. So we shall have a quadratic equation which is going to simplify to, if you try to solve this, you shall get, you can use a quadratic formula, all factorization, and then you shall get your x being equals to 3 or x is equals to negative 2. and there is no way you can raise an exponent, you get a negative number, so we shall ignore this. We shall say e is to 2y plus 1 is going to be equals to 3. So in order to solve this, we shall introduce ln both sides. So we shall say ln of e is to 2y plus 1 is equals to ln of 3. So which means that this is going to be 2y plus 1 is equals to ln of 3. We shall take 1 on the other side and divide by 2. We shall have ln of 3 minus 1 over 2 as our final answer, which is approximately, if you put that into a calculator, you shall get 0.0493. So that becomes what we expect to get after solving that exponent.
Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Nino, umeenda